think one of the things that's unique about Puerto Rico and living on an island is that there's unique, not only sights, but also smells that you will never forget.
Okay, hold on. Sit.
The fruits, the sand, the soil, the coffee.
Ready to be on camera? Oh, you're all wet.
I recall having really great memories of like going to bed, looking at the stars and not realizing the conditions we were in. My mom was married for quite a long time with my father, and unfortunately they separated, and it was a pretty difficult divorce, which left my mom really displaced. And so we quickly found ourselves homeless in Puerto Rico. You know, we came to the United States, in Massachusetts specifically, Western Mass, to to get opportunities. It was a foreign land. It was very different for me. It took a while for our entire family to adjust. We immediately were placed in a shelter. We received housing assistance, SNAP benefits. I recall having to travel hours at a time. It felt like we were leaving the state just to go to a grocery store. The places we lived were low-income housing, oftentimes were food deserts that created challenges for us to have access to nutritious food. We were receiving, some support, but my mom made it very, very, very important and very clear that we were there to also give back. We volunteered at the church pantry. And I think that's still something that's embedded in our family culture today.
Hey there, Omar.
Hey, Andrew.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Doing all right, man.
Yeah. Life has an interesting way of teaching us and reminding us of our roots. When I was given an opportunity to serve on the board of the food bank, I was thrilled. When we first moved, the trays were sort of empty, and you could sort of from the top layer you could see across it. Now I see that that's very hard to do now because you have so much.
Yeah. Before the government shutdown last November, we kind of accelerated our purchasing and inventorying of products, so we had enough, and we're trying to keep it at that level.
Right. Immediately, the food bank's mission resonated with me just because of my lived experience. I joined the board during a time that sort of marked significant change. We were doing the campaign to purchase this new facility in order to allow the food bank to be able to provide and distribute more food. I also got a chance to see the internal transition of our board sort of makeup, more diverse, not only in demographics, but also in mindfulness and ideas and innovation. And so that journey has been really eye-opening. I experienced moments where I felt hunger for days, for weeks at a time. And having access to nutritious food was very difficult. And so living through that has given me a lens to really look at the food bank's mission and consider what that lived experience feels like, how we can improve the way we distribute our food, how we address hunger in a very meaningful way that involves, providing individuals with a sense of dignity. People do not want to be dependent on social services or transitional support. They want to thrive. I think we all do. As a community, we need to create environments that allow people to do that, allow people to thrive.